It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Start.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Motion man sent left. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Outside. Watch the motion.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On the ready.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, it was not that long ago, Brock, that a linebacker on a running back was a mismatch that you wanted. That is no longer the case, as he's comfortably there to tip that away.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, because back in the day, those linebackers were 240, 250, sometimes 260 pounds. And it's such a disadvantage in space, but that's not the case anymore. These guys, well, most of them can really run.
That one is caught. Horton has it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just...
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Complete, it's Horton. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, go.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Let's go. 19.
Milrow from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Up, up. Line around, up. 53. Bang, bang, bang.
Blitz coming for Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Watch out! He's coming. Kill. He's coming. Double up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Up. 18. Watch out! Yellow. Up. Pass.
Third and long for him here. Connecting on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one made a bid for the opposing's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
A give up the gut to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 50-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Here's Milroe to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
68. Go.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panthers.
Milroe looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. Has a lane inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Now it's Milroe. It is Cup, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Milroe now to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory. Best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing the out route complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's Bourne with a catch outright. Crosses the 35, room for more. And finally stopped at the 34. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set.
Motioning the tight end now.
Up.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. 4th down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Get set. Yellow. Right around, stop.
4th down, pass coming. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Up.
They'll run here on 1st down. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
What's up?
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Outside. 18! 22 hot! Yellow. Start!
Throw here, 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone.
18! 22 hot! 53! Yellow.
By George Kittle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles. Top low 18. Get up.
From the gun, Milrow. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Intended for
Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result...
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Get set. 18. Watch out. 12.
Purdy throwing here. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Outside. Yellow. Stop.
Now it's Purdy. That's caught for the 1st. Still has some space inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Get set. 18.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Fox.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Outside. 20.
Purdy now on 4th down. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers tie it in the final minute of the half. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And his kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. They'll try the extra point one more time. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Niners 14, Seahawks 13. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go street. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Get it. Hawk, set, go.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Hey, Mosey,
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
That's taken at the 15. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting.
Right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. Complete, it's Horton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready?
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
2nd and 10, Milroe to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
2. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Let go.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And the last time he kicked it, it was taken back for 6. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Up.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Get set. Get set. 18. 20. Up.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. In his run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Ready. Ready.
Banjo, banjo.
70. Stand by Wolf.
First down throw here from Milroe. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Shut up! 70 Lions! Go!
Looking to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready?
Going to Harris to start the half. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Taken down.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on! Ready?
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Rolling out to his left. Little off-centers, man. Just couldn't adjust to it.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
On the ready!
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Tag! Cougar 19! 19 tight! 19 tight! Ready?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Up!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Get set!
Cooper takes it away. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go! Hook!
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go! Shot! Check up!
Milrow looking to throw. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go now. Next.
To the air on third and long. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Ready, break. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, rock.
Working inside the red zone. Has it at the 7. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Got it. Ready,
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
down. 70, go.
Toss play. This is Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13.
Next. Ready,
Here's Milroe to throw. Cut near the goal line. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and goal. They need 3 yards here.
let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
From the gun, Milroe. He's got it. And his fight is stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
on the set.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Set up. Coogan, set up. Ready, ready.
Flying forward, it's Walker. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Hot, hot.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Outside. 118. Yellow. Up.
Play action now. Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
Yellow.
third down. Purdy finds him over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. 19.
Off the play fake, Milrow. It is caught left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Milrow with it on first. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Come on.
Walker on first down. He's still going at the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.